And we are back on PJ Sports Talk, and I'm here with Big Deal Dylan. And the place to be every Saturday at noon, PJ Sports Talk. We are live from WTAN Studios in Clearwater, Florida. And we're going to talk a little bit about what's happening in Penn State. A lot of crazy stuff is going on. What are your thoughts on how Joe Paterno got fired?
I think Joe Paterno did something terrible and unthinkable that someone would do around his school, and definitely that it was trying to help people is how he started and just made it terrible.
Well, the person who actually started the scandal, who did the criminal, was Sandusky, Coach Sandusky, and it was very unthinkable in how he started out. And I heard that he actually, it was amazing. He was the linebacker coach who sent Penn State into the BCS Bowl, and they beat Miami in the bowl, and they won. And the game-winning interception was by one of the linebackers that Sandusky coached, and it's just very amazing. And they fired Joe Paterno because he was a coach. He's not the owner. Just to let you know, he is a coach, and he was fired at 84 years old. Wow. And the Penn State team has got off the bus for their first time in almost, he was fired, by the way, over the phone. And I can never think of that, how bad that must feel. Also, you are listening to PJ Sports Talk, the place to be every Saturday at noon. And Dylan, can you tell us a little bit about your thoughts or what do you think the school has problems for?
The school has some pretty big problems. I mean, there's a lot of problems with the kids, and there's probably going to be a lot of lawsuits from Joe Paterno.
And I heard, I was watching the news earlier today, and he said that he hired, not fired, hired, attorney. And it is a public relations nightmare. And I want to go back to, I want to talk a little bit more about college football going away from Penn State. I want to talk a little bit about the BCS standings. The number 1, 2, and 3 ranked teams, I think, do deserve to be in the top 3. LSU, Oklahoma State, and Alabama. Those 3 teams are really good. I was talking to one of my clients, and he said that he could really see Oklahoma State versus LSU in the BCS Bowl. But he said that he would not want to see Stanford or Boise State versus LSU. LSU would just hammer them, and I agree with that. Also, LSU and Alabama game. This is how it went down. It was a game to the finish, and how Alabama only got set back 1 rank is because it went into overtime.
It was just by a field goal.
Yes, it was, and that was a very amazing game. And do you think Trent Richardson has had a lot to do with that game?
Yeah, I think he really had a lot to do with it. It's kind of, he gets credit.
And he's a game changer.
Yeah.
he can win games by himself, just running the ball. He's like Adrian Peterson for the Vikings. If you give Adrian Peterson the ball, he will change the game, and he will make your team better. He's one of the best running backs in the game. I think Trent Richardson is too. That's a lot to say. And also, do you think I want to talk a little bit about the NFL. And Eli Manning has been saying, I'm up there with those elite quarterbacks like Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, and Peyton Manning. Do you agree with that?
No, I still don't agree with that. He's still turning over too many balls. I mean, Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers might turn over a couple balls, but not like Eli Manning.
By the way, Aaron Rodgers, he's been throwing spot on. The only way he's been getting incompletions is because either the wide receivers are dropping the ball or he has to spike it to save time. And yes, a spike is an incompletion. For you football, or for you people that do not really follow football. And also, do you have any more thoughts on college?
No, PJ, I don't have any more thoughts on that.
And do you think that any of the senior running backs or quarterbacks will make a big difference in the NFL when they go to the NFL that are in college right now?
Well, yeah, just like you were talking about, LSU is running, and Aaron Rodgers' brother could make a really big difference.
Yes, and also our next segment is going to be about Legoland. Yes, we did. We went to Legoland. No kidding. I mean, we really did. See, I have proof. We didn't just make these ourselves. And also that I want to point out something. North Carolina versus Michigan State last night in the college basketball game. The college basketball team, the College Basketball Association company, had their first game on a active aircraft carrier. So props to them, and I just have to. That's all I got to say for this segment. We'll be right back.